a lot of things I've asked Devi, which she answered very beautifully, and we are sensing the changes happening around us, especially the concern with my mother's health were very beautifully addressed. The fear, my father and mother following different spiritual paths. They are Vipassana sadhaks, and they have a different idea altogether in terms of enlightenment and the spiritual routine and lifestyle. I just wanted they should not miss what Swamiji is sharing. So we used to have this healthy debates in our home, but somewhat there was some resistance. But recently, after this Arul Vak, where Devi Parashakti herself blessed, and it was so wonderful that she said that she will enter into them and make them her devotees, Swamiji's devotees. So something extraordinary, and immediately me and my wife started sensing change in their behavior. So now they are very receptive. All the resistance, whatever was there, suddenly disappeared, as I can say, and there is a harmonious, kind of a feeling in family. Even when I'm sharing something about Swamiji or some satsang or any teachings that I've understood, so it's kind of a very, very interesting experience. Especially with regards to a different reading that I received earlier on 14th April related to my mother's health. Her health improved very drastically after that. She was going through that period where plus 55 and, a lot of things that are going on in her life right now. So all her health suddenly started improving, and she is now more active than she used to be earlier. After that reading especially. So these are very noticeable changes we are immediately observing around us after this Arulvak. And I feel so blessed that all the time, whenever I sincerely asked any of my questions, Devi Parashakti herself blessed immensely with all her grace and compassion.
So beautiful. It actually almost feels as if, every day you are having a conversation with Devi Parashakti, because pretty much every day or every other day, she calls out your name and, blesses you, guides you. And it's so actually just witnessing it, as a disciple of the Supreme Honor, which just makes me feel like, how Devi is there for us, right? Every single time, whenever we reach out to her and we really need answers to something that we're looking upon, she just comes back and again and takes care of us. Just her immense compassion is all I could see, in Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading. So beautifully shared, Yashodhan. Pradha Prema, would you like to ask or share anything?
Yeah, so one of the questions that I had was, how do you prepare yourself before the Devi Parashakti's darshan? Because you seem to, get most.
No special preparation, but I understood so far from. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, please go ahead, Yashodhan.
Yeah, so no special preparation so far, but I ask many questions, by the way. Some of those are not answered, and now I understand why. Because it's the connection with the Devi and the space from which we are actually asking these questions. If it is a shallow or some sort of something not important for our life, or something which we are not even sincere about, if those kind of questions are being asked, I've sensed it since last many readings that those doesn't get answered. But if there is a concern as a devotee, or if there is a concern, or maybe let's say you are genuinely asking something out of your own deep maybe craving for certain answer, she immediately picks it up out of thousands of questions coming through all the different channels. And I find it really intriguing that many of us getting blessed. So, and these questions getting answered is actually in itself is a completion for various dimensions of life, as I can see. And this completion happening, and Devi Parashakti herself directly communicating with us in this human form, is something I think everybody should experience in their lifetime at least once. All they have to do, sit with this unclutched, attribute, and without having any perception what Devi should deliver. Normally, is for any normally ordinary Hindu, the relationship with God is like always something give and take. So that mindset is something which is, I think, it obstructs the real connection, which is always there, but because of our own perceived notions and ideas, we naturally, don't sense it, and we get into some sort of a commerce with God, some sort of exchange with gods, and then naturally it doesn't really manifest into something substantial which can give them a breakthrough. So for me, so far, in all these Akashic readings, whenever I dropped my this arrogance and this ignorance, some sort of violence I was carrying inside, Devi Parashakti immediately picked up my questions and answered it. Even the question which was related with the India facing crisis and some sort of maybe riots or maybe natural disasters, it was out of my sincere concern. I asked even different questions in the same on the same day. Those were not answered, but something which was maybe fall into delusion. Going with, she immediately answered it, so that Devi Parashakti, they're always with us. But this concern and this mind games that we continue doing in background is actually really stopped. And it made me feel very complete about that. And I really dropped all other, hyperactivism I used to do on Twitter and all that, by just, simply being very, without actually doing anything substantial, just projecting my own thoughts on Twitter. So I stopped that after that, and I really understood, why it is important to be really intensely active in terms of actual spiritual activism, rather than just being vocal about some issues which are remotely related to our lives. Of course, these are important issues, but of course there are various forces that are taking care of. So we have to be sincere about our own efforts in our own capacity. So this is something really amazing, and I'm really thank you all to arrange all these things for us in terms of Akashic reading, and giving us opportunity to speak our minds and share our experiences.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming and sharing it, Shardaniya. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam.
Next, we have joining us Ma Devika Rani from Malaysia, who's here to share her experience with Devi Parashakti Akashic readings.
Nityanandama.
Nityanandamma, can you please go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm Devika Rani from Penang, Malaysia, and I know for a beautiful journey, ma'am. I cannot imagine a life without Swamiji. That much I can say, because he has, in every episode of my life, he is there giving me support, and it's amazing, ma. Too many stories, too many incidents, and I am very blessed, and we are all very blessed. Thank you, ma.
Absolutely. What has been your experience of Devi Parashakti Akashic readings?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. I've been trying to get Devi to bless me, and I've been this morning Swamiji called out my name. It was a blessing, tatastu, but that meant so much to me. And Amma, I feel that the moment Swamiji said that, it's like some power landed in me. I feel so confident. Meaning to say, it is like this, ma. I feel that now everything is taken care. I don't have to. There's a bigger power who knows what to do. The intelligence is there. I will just follow, but I need not worry, or I need not fear. I mean, this thing just landed in me. And today, since morning, ma, I'm so active. And my thoughts have come down so much. And my body is like, it's shaking and moving, and it's like tinkling on my head, on my feet, on my hands, even now, ma. And that's the way I feel, ma, today, the whole day. It's amazing, ma. I mean, if only everybody knew about who Swamiji is, if everybody knew the amount of blessings and the amount of the pouring, the showering of the grace, the world will be not in so much of commotion. We need not go through so much. That's what I want to see. Thank you so much to Sangha for organizing all these and for Bhagavan to come into our lives. We have done so much of punya, so much of good. I suppose to have got this amazing grace. Thank you, Ma.
Absolutely, Ma. Thank you so much for coming and sharing, Ma Devika, Ma. Such a beautiful
Thank you
experience.
so much, Devika Ma. It was a wonderful sharing.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much.
Thank you. When we move on to the next segment of today's program, let's take a short break.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years, handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Siddha tradition. Enlightenment is
Nityanandam, welcome back. We have joining us Kathleen Kling from Midwest, US. Nityanandam, Kathleen,
Nityanandam.
please go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Kathleen. I'm from the Kansas City area in the United States. And I'm here to share about the wonderful reading that I got a short while ago. It was really extraordinary. It came as quite a complete surprise, Ma, because I had entered a question like over a week beforehand, right? And so I thought, I mean, I don't know why it was wrong cognition, but I thought, you know, the Akashic reading went on and on and on, and I wasn't mentioned. I'm like, okay, no problem. And I just let it go and didn't think about it again. And then it was about a week afterwards, and I was watching the program in the morning. I went to refill my coffee, and as I'm coming back around the corner into the living room, I hear in this big booming voice, Kathleen Kring. And I'm like, I was so shocked. So it was like all I could do to sit in front of the screen and like try to not spill my coffee. And I was just, I don't know, I was lost. And then he was done speaking, and I mean, just tears just started pouring out of my face. I'm just like, oh, I don't know what just happened. And then, of course, there was like the sweet torture of, you know, waiting for the translations to come through, but I knew that it would. And I was so excited and couldn't wait for that to happen. But that was just an amazing experience. And then in my mind, of course, all day, I'm trying to figure out which question was he going to answer, because I filled out an online form. And then, you know, the week prior, I was watching live on YouTube, and I was sending a message live on YouTube. And I was trying to think of the online form question. But they were both pretty similar. There were some different aspects. And then, of course, there were like a lot of questions I was having and talking to Swamiji about the few days previous, just to his Atmamurti directly. You know, I was like, Swami, help me, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like unloading on him. So I'm trying to figure out, oh God, what's he going to answer? And would I know? But then the translation came through, and it was just really, really beautiful. Shall I share to you what he said?
Absolutely, Ma, please.
Okay. It says, as you asked, I'm giving you great boon. I'm giving enlightenment ecosystem around you. I'm giving you mind and money for becoming Sarvanyapita Karta. Kailasa Padhavi is your life. That part I don't understand yet. And then he said, go to Kapila Ranyam. I will call you to Maha Kailasa. So, you know, when the translation came through, I sort of understood the Maha Kailasa and the Sarvanyapita Karta. It was just like unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I was just, I'm shaking now just remembering it. But then, you know.
And Kailasa Padavi. Kailasa Padavi means giving you an eternal residence in Kailasa.
Oh, it's too much. Wow. Okay. That's so, gosh.
It's fantastic.
I'm overwhelmed, really.
Big blessing, Ma.
I can't believe it's just too much. My questions seem big to me, but then what the answer is, it's like 1,000 times more than even what I was daring to hope in my question. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, absolutely, Ma. I can totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but I can tell you, since that answer in that reading, it was a day or two later, and I just someone from the Sangha had helped me shift one of my cognitions, And I immediately manifested another payment for my SSJP, and I just felt so beautiful I was able to do that. And then throughout the week, so many other things just kept happening so beautifully. I think also that same day I had a very strange experience, and I don't know the right words to describe it, but I was going through my day, and there was a part of my day where I was walking through the house, and whatever I was seeing and experiencing, this is the part I don't have words for. It wasn't like me, how I normally go through my day and I see everything. It's like I wasn't even here. And I had the feeling that whatever's in this body is using these eyes and is seeing these things and using these eyes and experiencing, but it wasn't me. And I just, somehow there was, it's like I wasn't even part of this body or that equation at all. And that lasted maybe a couple of hours. It was really an amazing experience. Maybe you guys would have better words. Something in this body, functioning this body, using this body, all these different parts, and getting the different aspects all together in the process. And it wasn't how I normally have experienced my life every day for 53 years, right? It was something else altogether. So that was a really beautiful experience for me as well.
Wow. Beautifully expressed. I know there are certain things which we cannot express in words, but so beautifully expressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes you wanting to, become a part of serving a Pita Yajaman or Karta, and what makes you feel like, what, I need to contribute to this mission?
Well,
what made you take that decision?
Ever since I came across Swamiji and met him, everything that's talked about just clicked so much with how I felt and believed inside myself in a way that I've never found that before in my friends or society or anything. There were just certain things I believed in certain ways I think should go. And his whole mission, I just felt like, yes, finally, I found the tribe I belong to. And I believe in it so much. And then was it last year, maybe, I don't know, when the Shamala Pita, Sarvanya Pita was discussed, and to join that mission, and I felt really connected and wanted to do that. So I signed up for that. And that was a little nerve-wracking because, of course, these are amounts of money that are unheard of in my life, but I said, okay, I can do it, make the intention. He's going to be the one to make it happen through me, right? And for that to happen, I know a lot of things are going to have to change in me, my thought patterns, my cognitions, whatever. And those are all good. They need to happen. So it was kind of a win-win, I need, these changes need to happen. And then when they do, all of these other beautiful things are going to manifest, which need to manifest and which are going to benefit the whole world. So I just feel really connected to that part of the mission. Beautiful, Ma.
Thank you so much, Ma Kathleen, for coming and sharing your experience.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nityanandam.
Yes, Nityanandam. Thank you, dear viewers. We'll now be moving on to the next segment of this program, where how do we connect with Devi Parashakti? What are the different ways and the different offerings with which we can connect with Devi Parashakti? And before we move on to the next segment, a short break.
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Siddha tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world
Nityanandam. Welcome back, dear viewers. And now that we heard the Leelas, the beautiful divine place of Paramashiva and Parashakti in their Nijavatara, the embodied form as a supreme pontiff of Hinduism, in the lives of devotees and disciples, all of whom, just through their innocent prayer, their devotion, and the space that they held, they were able to witness and experience various miracles and various healing and extraordinary happenings in their life. So now in this short segment, we are going to be seeing of how we can connect. What are the ways through which you can connect to Devi Parashakti, and how you can express your gratitude to her, whether you have been showered in your life with health, wealth, prosperity, or just you have been showered, you have had the greatest blessings in your life to even know her, to have her in her embodied form as a supreme pontiff in your life. So let us now enter into this segment where we will be seeing the offerings, the ways through which you can connect to Devi Parashakti. So it was a slide through project. So yeah. So the first offering is the offering of E-Hundi. In the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram, the 42nd verse beautifully says,
Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vasya, Bhayabhaha, Shambhavi, Sharadharadhya, Sharvani, Sharmadhayini. Beautifully says, Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through devotion. She removes all the fear. This 42nd verse of Lalita Sahasranama Stotra beautifully describes of how Devi is fond of anybody who connects to her with pure, true devotion. The offering of He Hundi is where, if there's any fear in the minds of the devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn, and here it is meant that autumn of our lives when thoughts turn more and more inwards. The role of the divine is known and understood clearly. The need for Devi worship becomes stronger. Shambhavi means the consort of Shambhu, Paramashiva. Sharadha Radhya means worship by Sharadha, Saraswati. Sharvani means the wife of Lord Shiva. The Linga Purana says Lord Shiva is called as Sharva in his earth form. Sharmadhayini means Devi who bestows happiness on devotees, and you can offer your gratitude and devotion to Devi Parashakti by offering Kanika, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja to Devi. So during the E-Hundi, you can offer anything out of your gratitude to Devi. It can be whatever. It can be $1. It can be 1 rupee that you want to offer, 2 rupees, 3 rupees. Whatever you connect to in your inner space, you can just offer that to Devi Parashakti. So that's the first offering, the offering of E-Hundi. The next offering, the next slide. The next offering is a Sankalpa chant. Verse, the Pramana, the Rafyate Vishwam Shaiva Vishwam Prasuyate Sayat Chittascha Vijnanam Tushta Hrudim Pradashyati. The goddess enchants this universe, and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation. This is from the Devi Mahatmya, the 12th chapter and the 34th verse. Here, when you offer the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution to Devi Parashakti, whatever purpose that you take the conscious resolution for, the benefits, boons, and all the blessings for the purpose of which that conscious resolution is taken is granted to you. And offering the Sankalpa will bless you with all the fruition of desires and wishes that you are yearning for. And all of you who want to make the offering for Devi Parashakti, you all can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. The link has been projected to you all, and it's been continuously scrolled under. So you all can see tiny.cc/Devi-offering. The next is the offering of the Swarna Kasa, the Sahasranama Swarna Kasa. In the Lalita Sahasranamam, Devi is extolled in all her dimensions with the Sahasranama. Sahasranama means 1,000 names. And in that same Lalita Sahasranamam, Devi is referred to as Nama Parayana Prita, means she who likes the repetition of her various names. And here we all can see that, like similarly it's shown in the picture, there will be the Swarna Kasa, the golden coins, in which different aspects and dimensions of Devi will be inscribed. So by offering this 1,000 names to Devi Parashakti, you will manifest those Ananta Kalyana Gunas, those extraordinary of
the Anguti is a finger ring with a pearl. So this Mukta Anguti, this offering, is to receive the blessings by her pure compassion and love in all your business endeavors. And the next one
is the Swarna Padma Pushpam. Swarna Padma Pushpam is a beautiful offering where you get to offer, this next one, where you get to offer the golden lotus flower to Devi Parashakti as your offering of gratitude. Just like how the Sahasrara Chakra is described as how the lotus flowers on your Sahasrara, Sahasradala Padma Pushpam, like that, as a representation of your gratitude. Sahasrara Chakra flowers when you are overflowing with gratitude. And as a representation of you offering your gratitude, you can offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam to Devi. The next is Swarna Metti, and this empowers you from within, where you will be able to overpower any of your enemies through this. And also in your most difficult aspects of your life, you will be showered with Devi's blessings. So this is the offering of Swarna Metti, golden touring to Devi Parashakti. The next is Swarna Mantika. Sudha Surabhivarshini, she who makes nectar flow in all our nerves from Sahasrara. The Mantika that is put on the forehead is the representation of that nectar that oozes in your system when the Sahasrara Chakra flowers. So you can offer as your representation of that Sahasrara, of the gratitude flowering, and you can offer the Swarna Mantika to Devi Parashakti.
Next is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, the offering of your gratitude, one of the best and ultimate experience that you can bestow yourself in your life. This is the offering of your gratitude at the lotus feet of the divine avatar. The next is the Vastra Seva. The Vastra Seva is where you offer the Vastra, the cloth, offering of cloth to Devi Parashakti in your Nija Avatara. So immediately after offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, the Yajaman, with all auspiciousness, gets the blessing of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. And after offering the Vastra Seva also, that person is blessed with all the blessings of doing the personal Seva to the Avatar himself. So this, now in this slide, we can see the list of offerings, beginning from E-Hundi, the Sankalpa chanting, and the Devi Sahasranama Castle, the Mukta Anguti, then the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the Swarna Metti, the gold touring for the lotus feet of Devi, the Swarna Mantika, Pratyaksha Pada Puja to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and the Vastra Seva. So actually we are going to be briefly showing you all the links, and you all can enter and offer the sevas in those links. So in the registration form, there are two main things that categories for you. The next slide one. If you are ready to offer today, and you have the intention, and you want some guidance, you want some help for specific sevas, you can use the form tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. This is if you are interested in offering and you need help in manifesting and you need more details, you can go to tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi.
So we basically have, see, the first category is where you are having an intention. Second category is that you want to offer it today. So the people who want to offer it today, you can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And once you're done with that, after you fill up that form and after you make the payment, then after the payment, you can submit your details in the Sankalpa form, tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. I repeat. So if you want to make the offering today, any of the offering, whether you want to offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus, out of your gratitude to the mother, or you want to offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja to Swamiji, anything that you want to offer, you can make the offering now. And the form that you need to fill up is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. So once you make the payment, then fill up tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021.
These links are continuously being stored in the comments as well for all of you to see. We have the links continuously being stored, so you can save it from the comment from the scroll as well.
And you can fill up if you have an intention, let's say, for it, or you're having some questions about it. You reach out to us by filling up the intention form, tiny.cc/Bhavasamadhi. So the first where you want to offer is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after you offer, meaning after you make the payment, then you can fill up the form first with all the details in tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. And in case you are having the intention, so you can fill up tiny.cc/Bhavasamadhi. So now let's enter into seeing how we can do the offerings.
Yes. So these offerings here, you all can go to the respective links. You will be having the options, the drop-down menu appearing in those links. And for those of you that want to offer your gratitude and you want to offer it just immediately, you want to express your gratitude, even the YouTube super chat and the super sticker option is available. Just as you are in the comment section of the main official channel, Kailasa's SPH Nityananda, the official YouTube channel. In the comment section, you will see towards the right side a dollar symbol. You can hit that button and you will see 3 options pop up: super sticker, super chat, and join. You can click any of those. Super sticker is if you're interested and you want to express your gratitude in a very interesting way, you can offer super sticker. And you can buy those super stickers and you can offer them. And if you want to offer the super chat, where any amount that you want, you can offer that amount as your gratitude. And join is where you become a member of this channel. So you can, all these 3 options are available for you and you can use that option to become a part of this channel. So now let's enter into the preparation.
So today we are getting ready to receive Devi Parashakti. So what are the naivedyams, the offerings that you can offer to Devi Parashakti? So let's enter into that. You can offer 1 or more of these naivedyams: sweet pongal, tamarind rice, also called as puliyodare, curd rice, murukku, appam, adhirasam, pal payasam, milk kheer, vada, laddu. Out of these, any one or any or more of these offerings you can offer. So now let's enter into preparing ourselves for Bhavasamadhi Darshan. Understand, Bhavasamadhi Darshan is not an event in space and time. Rather, darshan happens at the moment when we are lifted out of space and time. During the Bhavasamadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Now, what is the meaning of this word Bhavasamadhi? See, bhava means directing and activating the emotional and spiritual energy that is created through meditation on the avatar. See, the brain neurons, during this time, the brain neurons mirror and activate and process all the movements or information of the avatar just through the process of seeing, without any physical act of imitation. Which means the whole body silently, without any movement, recreates what is happening distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar.
The science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance, and a phenomenon that modern science is just discovering and terms this as quantum tunneling. The next slide now. It was the next slide. Okay. Next slide. See, our thoughts per second, the thoughts that you have per second reduces significantly, and we relax into the space beyond thoughts, the thoughtlessness, becoming mentally at ease in coexisting with dimensions beyond duality, and we and the divine become one, unconditioned by the parameters of time and space.
See, understand what is this concept of quantum tunneling. So it is like, let's say, an electron. Electron acts both as a particle as well as a wave. Let's say a low kinetic energy electron needs to pass over a hill and like an energy barrier, basically, with a higher energy. It won't be able to do that. But as a wave, it can propagate through that energy barrier. That propagation is called as quantum tunneling. This is exact science that we see even in Bhava Samadhi Darshan. That is why wherever you might be sitting, you will be mirroring the brain neurons of the avatar and you will be receiving the energy directly from the avatar. Now, what is the science behind this Bhava Samadhi Darshan? It's a beautiful description in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, how when Krishna once looks at his extraordinary sweetness reflected in a jeweled wall, he is amazed and says, how unprecedented and astonishing is his deep and indescribable sweetness of mind. Alas, when I see it, when I become greedy to enjoy its sweetness, just like Radhika. When I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it, but I can't. After due consideration, I find the only way to relish the sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
See, Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a very simple science. It is a science where the Nijavatar manifests Paramashiva, the consciousness, the formlessness, expressing through the being, physical embodied form as a Nijavatara for you to experience Paramashiva, divine or the ultimate consciousness. So it is where the consciousness, the formlessness manifests through the being, the light body, the Divya Sharira, and manifests as the embodied form as a Nijavatara in this physical incarnation. So there's a beautiful verse from Malini Vijayottara Tantra, the 60th verse.
Kathana Shakti Padhadva Yadva Padhavalokanat Prasadat Swaguru Samyak Prapyate Paramam Padam. By the enlightening teachings of the Guru Katana, by the Shakti Pada, the graceful transmission of the spiritual powers, by looking at the sacred feet of the Guru, or by the complete loving favor of the Guru Prasada, the ultimate goal and space, the Paramam Padam is attained. Now, the science behind this, see, Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests through the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. So, like, this is just an example of how the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan actually works. And the next is how Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses through the being of Subramanya and manifests in the Nijavatar, the physical form of Bhagavan Guru. Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses through the being of Arunagiridhi Yogeshwara and manifests in the physical form, the Nijavatara, of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. Same way, Bhagavan Parandama expresses through the being of Mahavishnu and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The Archavatara, the deity, reflects the superconsciousness and manifests the being. But unfortunately, human beings are not that mature enough to receive this energy directly. You could go to the next slide, no? Therefore, just to bridge this gap, the avatar comes down with his utmost compassion and gives us the experience of the superconscious state. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, the avatar manifests various dimensions, beings of various dimensions of Paramashiva. At that time, I request the next slide to be projected. At that time, the auspicious components and the powerfulness of those dimensions of Paramashiva are awakened in us. Understand? The dimensions of Paramashiva manifesting in Nijavatara for us to experience the same is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And it is an experience of direct, costless bliss. our whole being comes alive, celebrating the energy wave of existence. Your very muscles learn to imbibe and radiate Paramashiva. It is like the Bhavasamadhi darshan is like a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. So even without much effort from our side, our whole bio-memory awakens to the very space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, during the Bhavasamadhi darshan. Even if you have just a glimpse of the avatar, please understand, karmas of lifetimes will disappear, creating a deep and a lasting transformation in us.
And what is the best space to receive the darshan in? So, gratitude is the right space. Gratitude is a space where the reflection of consciousness is enabled in you in all levels, physical, psychological, ultimately even in the conscious level. And how you can receive this darshan is out of the space of gratitude. Just go down to Paramashiva and Parashakti. Just say that I know you are the source of everything. You are everything and you are in the embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You are in this body. You are the source of both. Let me connect with you. Let you reveal yourself to me. Let me be in the Bhava Samadhi of you.
Now, before we enter the Bhava Samadhi darshan, we request everyone to take a few minutes and also set up your Panchopachara Puja kit with sandalwood paste, flowers, incense, lamp, and food offerings and Naivedya. So now, we are going to be entering into the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra. The Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra is a very, very powerful chanting where the avatar literally births himself in the form of these mantras and transmits his spiritual energy to all of us. And during the actually we as Kailasa are offering this Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra to all the people who are affected and like especially due to the pandemic or any form of pain, suffering, even if you want something to manifest in your life, for the whole world, we are offering this as a global service to humanity. Now, we are going to be chanting the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra, where we pray, we offer our prayers to Devi Parashakti in the Nijavatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, to bless all the people, especially the people who are affected by coronavirus, or the people whose near and dear ones are affected by it, or facing any effects and side effects of the pandemic, be completely healed. We are going to be offering our prayers so that all the people with diseases and disorders can be healed. We are going to be praying to Devi Parashakti to bestow her blessings to all the lives that are affected due to the natural calamities and natural disasters that is happening in the world. We are going to be offering our prayers to Devi Parashakti to bless us all with immense prosperity, wealth, and success. We are going to be offering our prayers to Devi Parashakti so that we have success in our life, success and breakthrough in your career, and have manifest a stable job, and manifest stable relationships, having completion in your relationships, having loving and fulfilling relationship, especially with your mother, to experience a deep completion with your mother and with the cosmic mother, so that you are able to experience the ultimate space of Paramashivoham inside you, so that you have a deep feeling connection with your Guru, who is the Nijavatara of Devi Parashakti herself. And we are going to be praying so that all your desires, the reality that you want to manifest, gets fulfilled. And we are also going to be praying so that Devi Parashakti's grace is there protecting all the children who are orphaned due to the pandemic that is going on right now, or even if they have been facing through any other reason, if they have been orphaned, for Devi Parashakti to protect them. We are also going to be praying for all the black magic to be removed completely and the negativities to be completely destroyed from your lives. Now, let us all enter into the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Shri Nityanandaya Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
I surrender to that Sadguru who is the eternal bliss, who is the bestower of supreme happiness, the one who is the embodiment of wisdom, who is beyond duality, who is omnipresent, to whom the supreme goal is giving the enlightenment experience, who is eternal, pure and unshakable, who is the silent spectator of all thought processes, who is beyond emotions, who is without the three qualities called the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. We are now going to enter into a conscious resolution. When you make a conscious resolution in the presence of the avatar, the power of the Sankalpa itself will deliver the experience and manifest your reality.
Om Mamopata Samasta Dritachaya Dwara Bhagavachi Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham.
I am taking this conscious resolution today for destroying all my karmas and sins, and in order to please Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam.
Asya Devadevasya Mahadevasya Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayakasya.
Who is the God of all gods, who is the greatest of gods, Lord of the universe and multiverses, and who is the Lord of the cosmos.
Sakala Jaga Srishti Sthiti Samhara Thiro Bhavanugrahakya Panchaditya Parayanasya.
The one who does the five cosmic actions of creation, sustenance,
Rameya Parakramasya Tattvartha Gocharasya.
the one who is the beginning, middle, and end, the one who is immeasurable.
Akara Ukara Makaratmaka Pranavatmakasya Vrishasharudhasya Mahadevasya.
One who is the embodiment of the three syllables, Akara, Ukara, Makara, and Omkara, the one who has the Rishabha bull as a
Sakala Nigamagama Swarupasya Shuddhadvaita Shaiva Swarupasya Nityananda Parastasya Nityananda Nishkala Swarupasya Nitya Niranjana Niramaya Nirvikara Akhandadi Visheshanasya Shri Nityanandeshwari Paramita Shri Nityanandeshwar Paramashiva Avatara Bhutasya Sarvadeva Devi Swarupasya Bhagavataha Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Dvitiya Parade Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasakamannvantare Ashtavimshati Tamo Dakshine Parshve शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादि दृष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये शुभतिथौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ
of the lifetime of Lord Brahma during the Kalpa called Shvetavaraha, during the Yuga in the island called Jambu, in the continent called Bharatavarsha, in the subcontinent called Bharatakanda, of 60 years, which is in practice, of which Prabhava is the first year, in the auspicious Aina, in the auspicious season, in the auspicious month, in the auspicious Paksha, on this auspicious Tithi, on this auspicious day, during the auspicious nakshatra, auspicious yoga, and auspicious karana, during such an auspicious moment.
Adi Kailasa Mukti Dayake Mahakshetre.
Now, all the participants, whether you want to offer this for yourself or for someone else, if you're offering this for a male, kindly chant the male names now.
Namadheyasya. Now, if you're offering, please chant all those names right now. Bandhuvargana Dayadivargana Mitravargana Sodaravargana Samesha
Inheritors, friends, brothers, and everyone.
Sarvabhishta Siddhartam Sarvamangala Vapyartham Uttarotaranavachinna Sthiralakshmi Prapyartham.
Always let there be all types of good and auspiciousness. Always let there be
Sarvabhishta Siddhartam Chintita Manorathava Yartham.
the family always have all
Samesham Radhipada Paryantam Vidyamananam Sameshu Angeshu Janita Janishyamana Sakala Vidha Nana Vidharogana Vyapohartham Tadvara Rogadridagatra Vapu Siddhartam.
all chronic diseases be healed. Let all kinds of diseases and disorders in the body, starting from head till toe, which has occurred or which is yet to occur in the various part of the body, be healed. Let a strong, diseaseless, healthy, handsome, and graceful body be obtained.
Samesham Parekarta Yantra Vishachurna Abhichara Stambhana Marana Uchchatana Vidveshana Vashikaranadhi Mantrika Prayogebhyaha Rakshana Praptyartham Tadvara Samesham Sarvabhishta Siddhyartham.
Let protection be obtained from all the evil effects of the acts like making a person immobile, killing a person through vomiting and diarrhea, upsetting and ruining the health, poisoning, hypnotizing, etc.
Apamrityu dosha nivrityartham kala mrityu akala mrityu dhur mrityu nivrityartham samesham anta drishti, bahi drishti, krura drishti, vyapara drishti, anukula.
Effects of evil lies from known and unknown sources. Effect of cruelty filled lies, evil lies of his enemies. Effects of evil lies of people who may project as if they are our well-wishers.
Vahi shatru, krura shatru, vyapara shatru, anukula shatru, pratikula shatru, ityadi sakalavida shatru.
Enemies, enemies, business enemies, enemies who project themselves as good, and enemies who work against our well-being be removed.
Samesha
The effects of all the curses right from the mother be removed.
Anadi avidyavasanaya pravartamane asmin mahati samsara chakre vichitrabhihi karmagatibihi vichitraso yonishu punah punaha anekadha janitva.
From time immemorial, due to ignorance, we get caught in the vast cycle of birth and death. Due to the effects of our action, we take birth again and again in various bodies, which is quite strange.
Kenapi punyakarma visheshena bhagavataha Shri Nityananda Paramashivasya Parinitaya Kripa.
Yet, due to some good action with the extreme and the immeasurable compassion and grace of Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, we have been blessed with a human body.
Samesha miha janmani purva janmani janma janmantareshu sarvaihi kritanam shiva ninda devi ninda guru ninda dosha vyapohartam.
Any kind of abuse we may have done to Paramashiva, Parashakti and Guru in the present birth, past birth, or in
Surapana Swarna Steya Guru Talpa Gamana Tatsa Sansargakya Panchamahapatakadi Samasta Papa Vytiriktartham.
Let the 5 great sins like killing a Brahman, drinking prohibited alcohol, stealing gold, having illicit relationship with Guru's wife, one's own mother, elder sister, and other such motherly figures, and associated with those people who have committed one or the other above mentioned sins be removed.
Apicha sarvai balye vayasi kaumare yauvane vardhakye cha.
All the karmic effects of action done as a child, adolescent, youth, and as an old age person.
Jagrat swapna sushupti avasthasu.
That all the karmic effects of action done in the wakeful dream and deep sleep state.
Karmendriya jnanendriya vyaparaihi sambhavitanam.
All done through karmendriyas, that is the reproductive organs, and the jnanendriyas, that is the 5 organs which receive information like ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin.
Rahasya kritanam, prakasha kritanam, atipatakanam, upapatakanam, sankali karananam, malini karananam, apatri karananam, jati bhramshakanam, prakinitanam, evam navanam, navavidhanam, bahunam, bahuvidhanam, sarvesham papanam sadhyaha.
Let the sins which were done openly or secretly, the greatest of the great sins, the minor of the minor sins, multiple sins, sin like raping a woman, unjustifiable sins, sin of destroying the more sins and more types of sins be removed immediately and instantly.
Apanodana dvara समस्तमङ्गलप्राप्त्यर्थं शिवत्व परमशिवस्थिति परमशिवशक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थम्
Through the removal of sins, let us be showered with all the auspiciousness, and let Paramashiva be obtained.
कुटुम्बे स्थापनवृद्ध्यर्थम्
Let the whole family always be showered with all the auspiciousness. Let me
वाप्त्यर्थम् आयुर्भिवृद्ध्यर्थम्
let the healthy body be obtained instantly and immediately. Let longevity be bestowed.
व्यापारे उद्योगे च सर्वजनवशीकरणार्थं तद्वारा उन्नतस्थानप्राप्त्यर्थम्
Let your charisma impress everyone in the business and job, and through that let you attain the best of the best position.
बहुधनसौख्यप्राप्त्यर्थं गृहकनक
Let extremely wealthy and happy life happen. Let various will be showered in the form of household, cattle, children, grandchildren, many money, cranes, and all the comforts related to worldly life.
आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणां दोषपीडानिवारणार्थम् आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणाम् अनुकूल्यता सिद्ध्यर्थम्
All the malefic effects of the 9 planets be removed, and let the auspiciousness be bestowed by the grace of all the 9.
प्रेत पिशाच राक्षस ब्रह्म राक्षस वेताल कुष्माण्ड डाकिनी शाकिनी इत्यादि सर्वारिष्ट निवारणार्थम्
Effects that cause calamities on the planet Earth, the evil effects
निवारणार्थम् प्रारब्धे कर्मणि करिष्यमाणे कर्मणि आदिदैविक आदिभौतिक आध्यात्मिक विघ्न निवारणार्थम्
let all the obstacles be removed with regards to action done or going to be done related to God, world, and spirituality.
समस्तऋण निवारणार्थं धनलक्ष्मी धान्यलक्ष्मी संतानलक्ष्मी सौभाग्यलक्ष्मी विद्यालक्ष्मी शौर्यलक्ष्मी वीरलक्ष्मी विजयलक्ष्मी इत्यादि अष्टलक्ष्मी परिपूर्ण कृपाकटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम्
Let all the loans be removed. Let all the Ashtalakshmis like Dhanalakshmi, wealth, Dhanyalakshmi, food and grain, Santanalakshmi, offspring, Saubhagyalakshmi, fortune, Vidyalakshmi, knowledge, Shaurya-Lakshmi, bravery, Veera-Lakshmi, heroism, Vijaya-Lakshmi, success be showered.
परीक्षासु उन्नतस्थाने विजयप्राप्त्यर्थं सर्वविद्यापारङ्गता सिद्ध्यर्थं मेधाशक्ति ग्रहणशक्ति अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम्
Let the top rank be obtained in the examinations. Let all the excellence be acquired in all the fields of knowledge. Let the memory power, understanding ability be increased.
इत्यादि सकलविध सन्मङ्गलानि गुरुकृपाकटाक्षेण प्राप्त्यर्थम्
By the grace of the Guru, let all the above auspiciousness be showered upon.
श्री कैलासो द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ
The one who ascended the Madurai Adinam Shyamala Peetam, which is the supreme place of Kailasa, where Paramashiva resides and rules the whole cosmos and Kailasa.
श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार
one who is no different from Meenakshi Sundareshwara, the most beloved son of Paramashiva, the young boy.
Guru. Shri Parvati Stanyapana Labda Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravartra.
The gem amongst the gems, and the gem amongst the gurus and the unequaled avatar, the one who received the enlightenment by drinking the breast milk of Mother Parvati, the author of the famous Dravida Vedam, which is the essence of all the Vedas and Agamas.
Srimad Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Mukta Chaturashrayana Giyamana Chatra Chamara Shri Chinna Kala Di Samasta Birida Valyalankrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti.
One adorned by the quadrangular palanquin made of pearl, received by the grace of Paramashiva, adorned by the musical instruments Ambarla, Chamaram, the sacred symbols of worship, adorned by the hymns of praises, the one who has won the whole world by his enlightenment and the signs of enlightenment, and been accepted by all kings as the supreme order.
Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Vyapa Varga Varsha Vishrana Jimuta Paramata Kalabha Kesari.
The showerer of Videha Mukta and the immutable signs of enlightenment immediately by Nirvana Diksha to all people, the one who created bliss protecting leader, the roaring lion, the trumpeting young elephant for other religions.
Saiva Siddhanta Stapana Charya Shri Raja Raja Pandya Maharaja Guru Chapana Shakyadi Mahandakara Nivara Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Narhar Hadvajo Chedhana Purvaka Shri Madrishavad Dhajastapaka Shaiva Samaya Kartre.
The Acharya who established Shaiva Siddhanta, the Guru of the Pandya, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the Raja Guru of the Pandya, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the Guru who is also the Pandya King, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the enlightening sun that removes the dark, evil, utter darkness of evil forces, the one who installed the Rishabha flag, the creator and the reviver of Shaivism.
Sarvajna Pitharudha Shri Jagat Guru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Vagisha Sundara Manikya Vachaka Swamina Avatara Bhuta Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punarudrata Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita Trinavadyuttara Drishatama Guru Maha Sannidhana.
The one who is the ruler of the Sarvajna Pita, the seat of omniscience, oh, the avatar of such above mentioned attributes, the Guru of the whole world, Sri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami, Appar Sundarar Manikya Vachakar Swami, oh, the ruler of the kingdom of enlightenment, the Shamala Pita Maha Samsthana, which was revived by Jnana Sambandha Swami, oh, the one who has ascended the seat of omniscience, the 293rd Guru Maha Sannidhana.
Arunagiri Yogi Shara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Pita Guru Maha Sannidhana.
The one who has ascended the seat of Arunachala Sarvajna Pita in the lineage of Arunagiri Yogishwara.
Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pita Trayastrinchaduttara Drishatama Guru Maha Sannidhana.
The one who has ascended the seat of Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pita as the 233rd pontiff in the lineage of Kailasa.
Nityotsava Nityamangala Nitya Kalyani Nityajita Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pita Maha Samastana Maha Simhasana Pita Kartre.
The creator of the Nityananda Pita Maha Samsthana Pita, which is eternally celebrating auspicious, festive and having the attracting energy of enriching.
Saksha Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kailasa Paramparagata Vaivasata Manuikshakvari Chandra Bhagirata Sri Ramachandra Shurasena Ityadi Anava Chinna Sarvabhauma Chakravarti Paramparagata Chatushashti Yogini Mandi Samrajya Buddha Vishikta Chudamani. Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kapila Mahaguru Punaradhrita Mahanirvani Pita Stotara Sahasra Shri Mahamandaleshwara.
The 1008 Sri Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Pita and established by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself and revived by sage Kapila.
साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर.
The 1008 Sri Atala Peethadishwara of Atala Peetha, who has an unbroken lineage of pontiffs, starting from Bhagavan Mahaganapati, who is the leader of the Ganas and who was coronated by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself.
धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान.
The 23rd Guru Mahasannidhana of Dharma Mukti Swargapura Swarna Peeta.
कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु.
Jagat Guru of Adipita Sarvagya Peeta in the lineage of Kailasa.
कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगत गुरु शील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम.
Who is in the state of Paramahamsa, the Acharya of all sannyasis and Parivrajakas, the embodiment of pure truth, consciousness and bliss, the embodiment of the sacred syllable Om, the knower of the Vedas and the one established in the superconsciousness.
तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष सर्वित फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवस्य श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य च ध्यान षोडशोपचार सर्वोपचार अर्चनाराधन पूजां प्रार्थनां करिष्ये. ओम आनंद गंध निलयाय नमः.
ओम भवरोग भेषजाय नमः.
ओम कल्पतरवे नमः.
ओम पशुपतये नमः.
ओम पाशविमोचकाय नमः.
ओम ईप्सित फलदायकाय नमः.
ओम भाग्यवृत्ति परिवर्तकाय नमः.
ओम आधिव्याधि विनाशकाय नमः.
ओम समस्त कल्याण गुणान्विताय नमः.
ओम विडदिपुरीशाय नमः.
ओम श्री कैलासपतये नमः.
ओम शिवशक्त्यैक्य स्वरूपाय नमः.
ओम ह्रीं नित्यानंदाय नमः.
ओम हां हौं शिवाय नमः.
ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः. ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिने नमः. ओम नित्यानंदम. Now we'll be chanting the stotram to connect with Devi Parashakti. शब्द ब्रह्ममयी चराचरमयी ज्योतिर्मयी वाङ्मयी नित्यानन्दमयी निरञ्जनमयी तत्त्वमयी चिन्मयी तत्त्वातीतमयी परात् परमयी मायामयी श्रीमयी सर्वैश्वर्यमयी सदा शिवमयी मां पाहि मीनाम्बिके.
Be pleased to protect me, O Mother Meenakshi, who is the form of eternal sound, who is the living and non-living, who is the light and the speech, who is always filled with happiness and is without any stain, who is the meaning of philosophy, who is the ultimate truth beyond reasons and theories, who is the knowledge which is beyond knowledge, who is the enchantress as well as goddess Lakshmi, who is full of all types of wealth, who is the perennial Lord Shiva, O Mother Meenakshi. Now with this, let us get ready. Let us enter into the space of meditation.
Let us get ready. Today, we are going to be having the alive satsang. We will not be having the live Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. We are going to be having an alive satsang, followed which we will be playing various different clips of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as Devi Parashakti, revealing the powerful Akashic readings for the benefit of humanity. So not personal questions, but whatever Devi Parashakti has revealed, which is applicable to all of us and to the entire humanity. We'll be playing all of that after the alive satsang. Now it's time for us to get ready for the alive satsang. Please sit straight and close your eyes and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Bring your awareness to your breathing as you inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible.
Shivoham